An article in the renowned U.S. magazine Foreign Affairs has elaborated on the Yemen truce. According to the article, the success of the United Nations brokered ceasefire will require decoding Houthi militia. This report has more on this.
A few short months ago, the conflict in Yemen appeared to be one of the world's most endurable wars, and none of the conflict's parties looked prepared to make the necessary compromises to bring the dispute to a close. Yemeni cities were under siege, Sana'a's airport was closed to commercial flights, and the supply of petroleum into the port of Hodeidah was cut off, all of which resulted in one of the world's worst humanitarian catastrophes. Severe gasoline shortages shook Houthi-controlled areas, and the national currency's appreciation made food unaffordable for a sizable segment of Yemenis. Today, however, combat has decreased significantly since the war's beginning. Cross-border strikes have completely ceased. Commercial flights have returned for the first time in 6 years, and a constant stream of tankers is currently supplying the nation with much-needed petroleum. The Houthis and the Yemeni government agreed to a UN-brokered truce in April that has since been prolonged for an extra 2 months. The Truce'S renewal, however, does not signal the coming of peace. While the Houthis' demands outlined in the UN peace accord have been fulfilled, the Yemeni government's demands that the Houthis reopen the roadways linking Taiz with the rest of the nation have not. Since the Houthis began their siege of Taiz in 2015, the city has become one of the most costly and risky places to live in Yemen, and civilians now face perilous journey in and out of the city. Direct negotiations to end the war permanently are unlikely to proceed without progress on Taiz, the nation's second most populated city. Nevertheless, despite the truce, the risk of famine is increasing due to the surge in prices for necessities like fuel and wheat. Millions of Yemenis are now unable to afford the cost of survival. The ceasefire is still tenuous. A window of opportunity for advancement has opened up as a result of a combination of military power changes and a string of debilitating economic and humanitarian crises. This opportunity cannot go wasted. Getting the Houthis to make significant concessions on Taiz will require the UN to accomplish something that has previously proven to be impossible.